Hi, it's Melissa coming in. I'm just doing a collective reading. As always, remember this is a collective reading, it's not a private one. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't, okay? Hopefully get a message out to someone, some clarity or guidance into their situation. Anybody looking at private reading, the link is the Calendly link that's in the description box or at the top of my profile, okay? First off, two cards that came out. You're seeing the signs, you know this is coming. If you pay attention to the signs and synchronicities that's about you at the moment, you know that this romantic offer or proposal is coming in for you. You can see the signs, they're all there. So the universe, God, your higher power, whatever term you prefer, is here showing you signs of this. So that could be matching numbers, your angel numbers. It could be seeing the name of your person, or I'm getting that you just feel it. You know it's coming because you can feel it. I can't pick up a card. A reconciliation, an offer of reconciliation. So I have somebody here. Look, I like to show the cards so that you know it's not just me. Okay. This offer of reconciliation is coming in. You can see the signs. You're getting signs and synchronicities in regards to this. This person's coming in. Tell me more, please, Spirit. And what I'm getting here is that in the past, a line was drawn in the sand with this relationship. Now, the reason that it was drawn in the sand, why this relationship ended in the past here, was this person was making a lot of excuses. There was a lot of laziness on the part of one person, which caused a lot of bitterness and resentment, which actually this breakup was to protect this chemistry connection that was so strong between the two of you, because we have Archangel Michael coming in here protecting this relationship from any harm, from damage that was being caused in regards to this. So this person, a very slow moving energy, okay, that was damaging the chemistry connection that was felt between the two of you, and it wasn't good. So what you had here is you had Archangel Michael stepping in order to protect the relationship and bringing matters to a close here. Now I feel that during the time of this separation, because this person was only given half attempts, half efforts, and they were ruining, sabotaging the connection, this time out, this breakup has allowed this person some insight into their behavior, the role that they played in this relationship. Okay, the reason why why the angel stepped in here, that card's the divine masculine. The reason why this had to happen was for this person to see their behavior and correct their ways before this connection was destroyed. Okay. For a good while, the divine masculine wasn't facing the truth in regards to this behavior or situation. And what I'm getting is the divine masculine was actually being fake. Okay? Bear with me now. Bear with me. They were saying that they were okay, that they didn't care about this relationship being over. But it was actually this person was trapped up here in a lot of sadness, like quite broken without you, because they actually really adored you and looked up to you. This person thinks the world of you. But they were behaving in another way. They didn't want to admit that they lost somebody that they really, I'm hearing worship. So if they didn't take responsibility for their actions, for putting in half an effort here, it's like if they could say to themselves that this connection wasn't all that, and it doesn't matter, then it doesn't matter what way they sabotage the relationship with their half efforts or half attempts. However, this separation, this breakup, has allowed this person to see your worth, your value, and missing you, the sadness that washed over them over this breakup, during this breakup, has forced this person to realize their role and their behavior. And this was like losing you was their karma. Okay, to go through this sadness that they experienced was the karma for having messed up this connection. Okay, and I have this person coming back in with an offer of reconciliation. Look, because they know that this is a genuine love, and they know that they need your love. They don't want to be running from this connection anymore. This is somebody who wants to open up to you, to be emotionally vulnerable to you and this love. This is an unconditional love. If we say to somebody, I will only love you as long as you don't do X, Y, and Z, then that's a conditional love. But the love that actually exists in this connection is an unconditional kind of love. So that means accepting all that somebody is and accepting all that somebody isn't, okay, without condition. And what I'm getting from that is that it's like the realization is happening that this is an unconditional love, that it's okay to be vulnerable, it's okay to be weak, to have our, I'm hearing eternal weaknesses, because spirit draw me inwards. So what I'm getting is like our internal weaknesses, because we all have strengths and weaknesses, and it's like realizing that you've met somebody who will love you at your weakest, in your weakness. And it's that realization that's coming about, and I'm getting a lot of confirmation beeps here on my phone as I'm recording. So from what I can see here, this separation really had to happen when this person comes back. Because look, you are taking this person back, because that's the thing about unconditional love. It's like a no matter what kind of love situation that's happening here. This person needed to experience their sadness and their grief, and I know this person was in denial about that, okay, but it's like their karma. They had to face the way that they were sabotaging this connection. If the breakup was to preserve the connection moving forward, this person's actually spying on you here online, watching you online. This person can't stop thinking about you. Now, during the winter time, is coming up as being significant, and I have a karmic relationship here that's ended, where a lesson was learnt in regards to this karmic or third party. Take it as it resonates, because sometimes a third party isn't a person. Sometimes it's like a substance or just anything. If somebody, anything that comes, any relationship, like a third spoke in the way, any relationship, it could be a friend, it could be family, it could be work, it could be a substance, anything that's like a third element that comes and interferes in a relationship. And that's over, and that whatever has been back in the winter, whatever has been coming between this relationship, this outside element interfering in this relationship, has actually triggered this kind of, what are we? When this happened, this karmic third party situation happened and ended, the lesson that was to be taken from that was to question your relationship with them, to take a deep examination and look about what your connection was with them or could be. Yeah. So I have toxic behavior, and I have the leave and moving on card, that somebody had to leave the questioning about, I know that you were my one. I know that we had something really special, and now I know that you had to leave me because of my toxic behavior and ways. Right, so what I'm getting here is that there's obviously a breakup here. This is a genuine love. This is a love that's unconditional, right? The relationship ended because this person wasn't pulling their weight in the relationship, that caused a lot of bitterness, resentment, and kind of like toxic ways, toxic behaviors. The relationship, there is a strong chemistry connection between the two of you. You have Archangel Michael coming in here, divine assistance actually influencing the relationship to break up because the connection between the two of you, the chemistry, needed to be preserved, and the only way that it could be preserved was to cause a breakup at that time, right? Now, meanwhile, I have a divine masculine coming out here as being relevant, and what I have is not facing the truth, being living like a fake life of saying like it doesn't matter, you don't matter, because they're trying to downgrade your importance in order to justify their behavior in the relationship so that they could ignore the role that they played in destroying something so valuable. Then what I have here is, even regards to that, that person was still watching you online, still observing you online. And somehow there was a dynamic that came in here with a third party. I'm getting the vibe now that this third party was an actual other person, okay? I'm sorry to say it, but yeah, okay. And there was a lesson that needed to be learned with this third party. And when the relationship ended with this karmic, with this third party, it led to a questioning of what are we about with you, what the connection with you was, that, and realizing that you had to leave because of the toxic behaviors in the relationship, that relationship had to end because of the toxic behaviors. And what I have now is I have, you're seeing all the signs and synchronicities that this person's coming in with an offer of reconciliation. So to me, this is somebody here, number one, the angels are stepping in to protect this relationship and ended this relationship in order for the person to wise up to their behavior. Number two, this person is no longer running from the truth. This person is, they have been watching you, they've been really sad over the breakup, even though they've been acting like it's a different, like, I don't care, and getting involved with karmics here. But whatever karmic they went to, that relationship is done, it's dusted, it served its purpose, and the lesson from that was for them to look back on your relationship with them and realize that, to question, like, what is that relationship, why did it go the way that it did, realizing your importance to them, realizing that you had to leave in a reaction to the behavior that was going on, that it was toxic behavior, okay. And then I have them coming in with the reconciliation, and yeah, winter. So I'm really getting a time frame here of winter to winter. So I'm looking at the time frame of last winter to this winter coming forward is what I'm getting. And I have that a traditional relationship, like an old school type relationship, will be established in this connection as you move forward. That by the winter, yeah, winter to winter, like is the time frame of this reading, and then obviously into the line that this person wants to do a traditional old school kind of relationship moving forward, which if you choose that it would be oh, if you choose, I'm going to pick up them cards, that it would be a very, I'm hearing established relationship. You are being told to trust in the process, trust that this relationship is divinely led and divinely guided. Now what I have here, I'm going to call it out straight, that springtime coming up has been relevant. Whoa. Desire, family. So take that as it resonates, because everybody's situation is different, okay? So there could be a desire to unite family, to have a family, to I'm hearing integrate families. So for some of you that could mean adding to your family, and for others it could mean adapting or blending families. Let me see, I'm coming in here with the tarot very quickly. This is an unconditional love though, which tells me like I'm really picking up on a love without conditions. That I love you no matter what is what I'm getting. I can tell you that this person seems to have learnt. They have learnt their lessons is what the cards is saying, okay? Turning a chapter in your life, not the past, that this card talks about a relationship being over, the situation being over, like it can't be any more extinct, okay? Like this relationship, when it ended, this was a relationship that you thought this never resurrecting. However, you are turning a corner here where you are starting to make plans for the future with this person. And with the Magician card, I feel like you are both manifesting each other in, you're manifesting your future together. However, right, what I'm getting with this card as well is that the Magician has all the suits of the tarot deck on his desk. All he has to do is reach down and pick it up. And I feel like the future here is you're going to be making plans for the future with this person. The past can't be any worse than what it's already been here with the Ten of Swords. It talks about turning a new chapter in your life. That you've been through the darkest. It can't get any worse. It can't be as bad as what it's already been. Now, there has been a lot of discontent and boredom with this situation. Somebody thinking that the grass is greener on the other side. But what I have is this card talking about change. This card talks about unexpected change that comes in just out of the blue, quite unexpected. It's a twist of fate. It's also the card of destiny, okay? Coming in here, a strong word, not that card would be that this too shall pass. So they're thinking that the grass is greener on the other side. It's changing, this too shall pass, which is what we were picking up on with the oracle cards, where we were picking up on the third party relationship being over and looking at other options, okay? So I have somebody here in their waiting energy. All they can do is wait on the fruit of their labour to bear fruit. That there has been a lot of sneaky behaviour sometimes. This card talks about the way to catch a thief is to be a thief, right? So to be a thief, you have to, well, what's that? You know what I'm saying? Not saying you have to be a thief to catch a thief. So this talks about sneaky behaviour, waiting for sneaky behaviour to, you should know them by their fruits. I'm waiting, you're waiting for this person's sneaky ways or sneaky behaviour to bear fruit, but it's very slow in coming in. And I'm hearing catch up to them. You're waiting on it to catch up to them. There are ways to catch up to them, but it's very slowly coming in, and it feels like you're still in this waiting energy, but it will bear fruit. And that's highlighted by the oracle cards here. So this karmic relationship's actually over. Like, it's gone. Okay? Divine blessing. Victory, success, recognition. Okay? And your lover's reunion. Person's put you on a pedestal, they're coming back to recognize your worth, to recognize your value, to recognize that this is a divine connection. So I hope that helps someone.